Okay, so we're in. And here's what you guys do. You go over, you're going to go to assets, bunch of keys. We just go and we grab their Wave platform account. We go to transfer, and then we look at the amount, 70 keys. We put in 70. Leela has already been paid, so I'm not going to send her 70 more. Something else we do as a standard is when we're issuing someone keys for the first time, we also issue them a small amount of waves so they can send their keys. We send them 0.01. So just doing the payouts is a admin task, and we will need to do that for the Trello board, for the writers, for the video content creators. Anytime someone buys a key, that's another thing. So one thing we like to do is we like to check that they actually made a payment before they filled out this form. So for now, I will be the one doing this because we have a lot of money in our PayPal, and it's going to be kind of careful with where we share that. Eventually, I will outsource that though, or we'll have an API that automatically approves or denies this. So another element that admins need to do, and let's just take a look at our big old spreadsheet here. So this is, our job is to ultimately compile all of the information into these sweet little sheets. And actually, it's going to be time here for us to make another sheet regarding every key that's been sent out in the last 20 days. So we tally what all the ambassadors made, what all the writers made, what all the coordinators made. Let's just go into this one for a second. So we also, like when we do payouts, we're going to take that information from the writer spreadsheet and we're going to simplify it. So Leela made 350 keys total for all those articles. And then we link that and we just, we talk to it and like exactly what they did. You know, Ryan James got that. And this is actually, you know, he's earned quite a bit more since then. I got 700 keys, but we take those basic other spreadsheets and we just make a summary. And we need to do that for, in this one spreadsheet, we need to have information on the Trello board, the writers, the video content creators, whoever bought keys, all of the organizations that were approved. So if someone happens to get approved through Lumio, we have to note that and make a spreadsheet for all of the sponsored organizations that were approved. We do the same thing for technicians, every gig that they were paid out for, and it'll be the technical department's job to make sure we have those spreadsheets. But then basically once we have all the spreads, we just compile it and we write out the total, and then we write out the total again. And as you can see for this date, we don't have that many things. There was just 5 different departments really that got paid a significant number of keys. But for our next ones, there's going to be more like 8 or 9 lines, and it'll be like writers, you know, coordinators, content creators, technicians, investors. It'll have sponsored organizations, and there'll be a line, it'll have the total, and it'll link to a spreadsheet that has every individual transaction that happened. I'm going to do another video on my own time for the new sheet. So there'll be like a specific video just for that because it is a pretty complicated process. But I'm basically just going to record myself the next time I compile our latest, I don't know what to call this. It's our ledger. So the next time I compile a ledger input, I will record it just to make all this a little more clear. So, proposed expenditures. That's another thing. So we go over here, we go to cash allocated. And this is where we spent the money. So we also keep track of where the money goes. And when money is spent, we link to the vote that allowed it to be spent. We notice here there's not one here for the logo design, and that's because Michael gave us $1,000 specifically for a logo, so there was no vote about it. We just said, yes, thank you, Michael. And we actually didn't even give him keys for that. He just threw us $1,000. And then we tally it at the end. And we'll do that. I just kind of got a little lazy here, and it's actually supposed to, like, there's supposed to be a spreadsheet for every individual one. So we'll do a whole new spreadsheet, and it'll go in and it'll actually be hyperlinked to the amount allocated. So let's say we allocate $5,000 in this next semester, we'll tally that there. And then this becomes a hyperlink to the spreadsheet that details every individual expenditure. We also then tally the amount remaining. And you know what? Oh yes. So yeah, and then this is, so keys bought, so money coming in, money going out, money remaining, keys distributed. And then the date is the hyperlink that talks about where every individual key went. Hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, the next tutorial video will, because I'm just going to walk you through every single step of how it works. Next thing, uploading video content to our channel. Pretty straightforward. I actually need a good bit of help right here. So this is a one-time task that I am asking for a little help with, but there'll be more stuff like this in the future. So it's a good thing to get trained on. So I'm going to bring it up here. Our internet here is really slow, or I would just do this myself. But basically, I need every video. By the way, if any of you guys haven't gone through this course yet, please do. It is critical for our coordinators to get this information. I did a really sweet summary on our entire DAO in this course. And you basically just scroll to the top, and whoever wants to take this on, you're going to need to click on each and every video. And then then download it. Whoa. Cool, we got the download. So, and then the other element of this is when you download it, you're going to want to find it. So this is video. Great. And then you're going to want to rename it. Oh, we can't yet. Well, I'll just cancel it. Okay. So, when you do this, don't cancel it. But we're going to say, okay, we're going to pretend that this is the very first video in the thread. And so we're going to, oh, actually it deleted it. All right, whatever. Once you have the file, you're going to name it DAO Course 1, right? And just make sure that you have a chronological ordering of all of these videos. And really, you should have scrolled all the way to the top and then downloaded the first video and called that DAO Course 1. And then you do the next one, and it's DAO Course 2. And then you're going to go over and put them into our YouTube. Or what I really need actually is to have it put into Teachable. So it's a very similar process. I don't need to go into exactly how you upload videos on Teachable, but it's very much like YouTube. And we need them all placed into our academy. Is there anyone here who would like to sign up for that on this call? Anyone like to help?
I'll do it.
Yeah? Thank you. I'll do another video exactly how the Teachable uploads work, but we're turning this all into a Teachable course. Thank you, Jerry. And then also you should have our login creds too, so you can upload it to YouTube as well. So yeah. Let's see, there's just lots of video content that gets made that needs to get uploaded. Spin figuring and uploading waffles is its own little thing, and I actually have a video course tutorial on that already. It's kind of complicated. I don't need to go into it here. For anyone who wants to help though, we already have a tutorial, and this needs to happen once a day, but you can backlog it. So if we get 10 of them done in a day, that means it doesn't need to happen for 10 more days. Creating and populating media accounts. This is something that we can have literally an unlimited number of these, and the more of them we have, the better. It's like you make a Facebook, you make a Twitter, you make an Instagram. It's like pretty much that simple, but then there's some extra steps once you've made it. You need to link it to Triber or link it to one of our main accounts. We want to gear it to a certain audience, and then we need keywords for that audience. So it's like if you want to appeal to light workers and starseeds and make a Twitter and an Instagram that appeals to that, we just need to focus the social media account and the content and the look of it on that. And this is something that's big enough that I will have an entire course on this alone as well. Same thing on this. We have software intelligence systems that I will just give you guys a little peek on if it'll work right now. It's hard for me to actually connect to my encrypted servers. Oh, it's working really good. I guess you guys are supposed to see this. All right. So this is how we're reaching hundreds of thousands of people a month. Well, it's going to load there for a while. Let's just give it a second. This is another thing. So we're going through every database on the planet that we can find, and we're extracting the information of every change agent, every business, every community, every nonprofit, and every church who is in written and spoken alignment with us. And then we're going to do a huge campaign to message and email all of them and ask them to play. Right now, we're just extracting them. So that's another admin task. When someone goes to the Hire Now forum for the freelancers, that needs to be checked up on. Let's see, it's done loading. Nope. We'll throw up another Zoom after this, and I'll show you guys how the software works. And we'll talk a little more about scheduling and awarding freelancers, and as well as tracking and recording product sales. See y'all in a moment.
All right, cool.
Ciao.